Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video we are going to talk about a recent update from Google on their data transfer tool app. So before talking about this update, the first thing which you have to know is an update like which is being from WhatsApp. So basically now currently like WhatsApp is working on data transfer tool which includes like data transfer from iOS, that is Apple phones, to Android phones. So this is what the basic future like which WhatsApp is currently working on. And now recently, like just 1 month before, the company has given an official update that this data transfer will be completely wired. So in the sense like with help of charging cables or USB cables, you can just transfer this data like WhatsApp data from your Android like from your iOS, that is from Apple phones, to your Android phone. So this is what the basic update which is given by WhatsApp till now on this data transfer part. So coming to the main subject of this video is this update of Google. So what Google have done here is they have went one step ahead of WhatsApp, so where they have made an inbuilt option on their one of their data transfer apps. So this app is named as data transfer tool, so which is available in iOS and also in Android as well, but still in iOS it is not been officially published, but still currently they are working on it. So in Android it is available, you can download it from Play Store for transferring your data from your old phones to your new phones. And also like nowadays all modern phones come up with the option of cloning, like where you can just clone your phones and source. But keeping those things aside, in this update the Google has made a small feature, so where like you can do your data transfers from iOS to Android. So in the sense like when WhatsApp is going to enable this feature, then in the next moment Google already has an option inbuilt in it, so where you can do your data transfers. So in the sense like in this competition, like Google is one step ahead of WhatsApp. So this is what the one thing you have to know. And also what the company has made an additional update in this tool is here the data transfer is going to be completely wireless. So in the sense like they'll be having some QR codes or something like that, where you can just start doing data transfers completely on Wi-Fi or mobile data or any kind of stuff, but it's going to be completely wireless. So in the sense like when you take normal people's or any people's like they are going to do some data transfers, then of course they'll just go for an option which is provided by Google, because like it is going to be completely wireless on one side. On other side is you don't have to work so much of those things, just do a scan it and done. Whereas here on WhatsApp, what the company is planning is they are planning to build this feature inside the app, in the sense like you have to go to settings or somewhere where you'll be having this option to do data transfer from iOS to Android. But what is the main hook, like what is going to be a problem for Google is to install this app, to publish this data transfer tool app in App Store. So this is what the main issue which company will face. But when they have like successfully if they have just published on their iOS App Store, then they don't have no issues. Then Google will be on its lead when compared to WhatsApp. So this is what the main thing of making this video. And this whole thing has been done by a Twitter person. So name is Alexandro, who has kept screenshots on the official post, so which I'll keep here. So where he just told like clearly that in this update Google has already inbuilt this feature. So this is what the main thing of this video. And also coming to the end is like, suppose if any app developers or anyone is watching this video, then I would suggest you to start working on these things, because like you can start developing it, and also all companies is working on it. So if you can bring some additional features like maybe apps or any other data or cloud storage or some kind of stuff, so if you start doing something like that, some innovative features in your personal apps, then you can also be a good competitor in this race. So that's it. So with this, I'll just end this video, and if you have any doubts related to this, please comment below. I'll pakka reply to it. So hope you like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. So like this content, I'll just meet you in the next video. So till then, peace from K Square. Bye.